the different events all throughout the city, and you will see that each day has something different to celebrate in a different kind of way. Tonight we're doing awards and etc., and all the other nights will be very, very different from each other. So please try to come out and see what is there to learn.
We want to first recognize that this is our second year doing this in the whole city for 7 whole days. And part of that tradition already, this is our second time doing the first day here at St. Augustine's. Ain't that something? And we really want to thank and appreciate Nancy for making that happen. Miss Nancy Grier, let's give her a round of applause. And I think I'm going to turn it over to her.
And James Sante family, what's the good news?
Umoja.
I'm just going to give you a little bit of explanation about the libation. The libation ceremony is done in praise and honor of the collective commitment of the work and struggle of our ancestors. It is both instructive and inspirational, as well as mandatory within the framework of our value system. For it is they, our forefathers and foremothers, who through their love, labor, and struggle laid the foundation for us, pushed our lives and history forward, and gave us basic principles by which we could live our lives in strength, dignity, brotherhood, and sisterhood. Pouring libation and making a libation statement is both an honorific assertion and a call to carry on the struggle and the work that our ancestors began. It is more clearly defined as a recognition and respect of the contribution of those that came before us, of our history, and the models it offers us to emulate.
My wife Kimada, when she poured, I want you to say Harambe. Harambe is a Swahili word for let's all pull together. At the end, the seventh pouring, we want you to say Harambe, and it's Harambe 7 times, and hold the last one. So after the last one is Harambe, Harambe 7 times. On the last one, hold it until you fall out. See who got the biggest win.
And I will be pouring to the 4 corners of the earth, north, south, east, and west.
Our fathers and mothers came here, lived, loved, struggled, and built here. At this place, their love and labor rose like the sun and gave strength and meaning to the day. For them then, who gave so much, we give in return. On this very same soil, we will sow our seeds and build and move in unity and strength. Here too, we will continue their struggle for liberation and a higher level of human life. May our eyes be the eagle, our strength be the elephant, and the boldness of our life be like the lion. And may we remember and honor our ancestors and the legacy they left for us as long as the sun shines and the water flows. For our people everywhere then, Harambe! For Shaka, Samari, Nzinga, and all the others, known and unknown, who defended our ancestral land, history, and humanity from alien invaders. Harambe! For Garvey, Muhammad, Malcolm and King, Harriet, Fannie Lou, Sojourner, Bethune, Nat Turner, and all the others who dared to define, defend, and develop our interests as a people. Harambe! for our children and the fuller and freer lives they will live because we struggle. For Kawaida and Nguzo Saba, the new system of views and values which gives us identity, purpose, and direction to our lives. For the new world we struggle to build. And for the continuing struggle through which we will inevitably rescue and reconstruct our history and humanity in our own image and according to our own needs. Harambe! 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 Harambe!
Umoja. Good evening. It's a great pleasure and a privilege for me to accept this award, and I would like to thank the Kwanza committee for nominating me for this award. And it's beautiful. This is a beautiful night, and I'm so excited to see so many brothers and sisters here, celebrating unity. And I think that unity is what's going to help us to move the city forward. When we talk about unity, we identify all the people's needs, and we work to help them. And I think, and it's great. And I think that that's what's going to help us to move the city forward. But I would like to accept this award on the name of a great friend, one of my mentors. His name is Kamahu Kafani. He teach me all about Kwanza. Can we put our hands together for our brother, Kamahu Kafani? He was a great brother. He teach me all about Kwanza. We used to sit in my house and talk for hours and hours about the history, about African American history, Mr. Jimmy. And it's great. And he even told me that on the 1800s, over 8,000 or over 5,000 families from Louisiana, they settled in one section of the island in Dominican Republic, Samaná. And they're still there. And they went there and they put the church and everything there. And the church they used to call Chorcha in Spanish. And they're still there, and the first language is the American English, and it's beautiful, it's amazing. If you ever go, I would like to invite you to go there. It's beautiful, there's so much history there, and it's definitely great. So thank you so very much for this, and God bless me by serving my community. That's my passion, that's what I love to do, and I think that we all need to treat as a brothers and sisters, because that's what we are. We all facing the same issue. We all fighting to make sure to have a better school system in the city, to have a safe city. And that's what we all want to have a better community, quality of life in our city. That's the same issue. We all fighting for that, for those issues. Why not fighting together? Why not doing this together? And that's what I would like to invite each and every one of you to treat us as a brothers and sisters, because that's what we are. Thank you so very much. Have a beautiful night. Thank you.
Everybody here getting together, and I just feel like, in our community we need to do more of this so that we can keep the kids off the street, and even if they're on the street, at least they know what community and unity is, that we love them, we smile at them, all those type of things. Is that right? That fit?
Yes.
All right, we're good there, right?
No, wait, we really were talking about Kwanza.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's this?
It's different languages.
Wait, what's that? I can't see it.
Take it off, man. We're trying to get off the hook.
What's this?
It's different languages that mean unity.
Oh, okay. Tell me. What's that?
In Bengali, unity means
Ikata. All right.
in English it means.
Okay.
Spanish it means
Unidad. Did y'all hear that? She was kind of low. Nice. Say that one again.
Ikata.
Okay.
And for Swahili, I would like you all to stand with me and say on the count of 3.
Can everybody stand?
1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
So I challenge you. You think I came in here tonight to talk bad about the white man? I came in here to talk to you, to challenge you, because it is we ourselves. Nobody is going to liberate us. We have to liberate ourselves. And in the process of trying to bring about a revolutionary transformation in America, we must also bring about the revolutionary transformation of ourselves. We must become, to build a new society, we must become new people. How can the old people build a new society? It's a contradiction. We must become new people with new habits, new practices that will in fact enable us to bring about the change that we wanted. And Dr. King's labor and the labor of all of those who died during the civil rights movement, black and white, was not in vain. Most of you Negroes in here got college degrees because of the Civil Rights Act. You walk around here all puffed up. I went to this college and I went to that college. All of them was segregated. Most of these colleges, including Rutgers University, didn't even take black people. The Civil Rights Act took the benefits that were only part of the GI Bill and extended them to the rest of young people in the society. The Voting Rights Act gave us power to put in place elected officials. Most of them walk around here today like they did it all by themselves. Negro, if it wasn't for the civil rights movement, you wouldn't be the councilman, you wouldn't be the mayor, you wouldn't be the senator, you wouldn't be the U.S. you wouldn't be the congressman. Little bitty people that didn't have a whole lot of money, that didn't have no money. Some of them were sharecroppers. They're the ones who participated in those civil rights demonstrations. They were the ones who participated in the protests. They were the ones that marched on the Edmund Pettus Bridge. They were the ones that got their heads split open by the police. And you won't even remember them. Don't just remember Rosa Parks, remember all the heroes. Let's talk about Sister Fannie Lou Hamer too, not just Rosa Parks. Let's talk about Sister Claudette Colvin, not just Rosa Parks. Let's talk about Sister Ella Baker, not just Rosa Parks. Let's talk about Joanne Robinson, not just Rosa Parks. You wouldn't know this if you knew your history. Turn off the TV. Or turn it to something that will give you some knowledge. How can you change the world? I had a teacher, he was white. His name was Mr. Pomeroso at South 17th Street School. He was my health teacher. And he was paralyzed on one arm when he used to walk. I guess he had a stroke. And Mr. Pomeroso told me in 1966, he said, television will make you dumb. He said that in 1966. Now you know what the real contradiction is? That the person in America who created television, I believe his name was Farnsworth, actually envisioned it as a tool that would liberate mankind. That in fact would bring knowledge to people who were ignorant. But what they have done is taken this magnificent invention and made it a crass tool of commercialization. Because all it is right now is a vehicle to sell you more stuff that you don't need. And to teach you things that can't do you any good. We watch too much television, and our children watch too much television. And don't just go in there and turn the TV off. That's not enough. You got to sit in front of your child with a book open if you want them to open a book sometime. You got to do it too, because that's how children learn. You want the kids to do something that you didn't do and don't do now. You want that old saying, do as I say, not as I do. But we overcame segregation. Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act, the Higher Education Act. These things made a better life possible for some. But the masses of our people are still catching hell today in the 21st century. Black people are in worse shape in 2015 than we were in 1968 when Dr. King was assassinated. And it's time for us to build some unity, to pick up where Dr. King left